Alright, ebusuan for mu bibia kwaba famra 2K ni zemblo song e wo YouTube so ase ebusuan ba ensem ahodo a ekoso no are the best mahefo nyina me no kese no info bi adrop ensem ahodo bi aba beto ebusuan de nyina mu enchire mu eba be somo e wo channel so no message sansana no ubu ene ani bi kwa se wunya subscribing from YouTube channel ya na don sa abo subscribe button so ya na the bell notification icon so to so be an sm bi drop video e wo channel so an se be ka video ni bi ententem so ebusuan de tin na say we NPP mpemfo ni bi na eka say na nya asem ketua kra Bawumia sounds so na Samira Bawumia o ma je o mo higina pen yi e wo sa video na ni nyina de o chim nya say o se Samira ene ne kunu Bawumia o mo pa o mo nye dey o so no matter what o mo pekro mo kwaji easy position honom so me easy bosses o me no kwaje mfa o sister na Kennedy Agyapong ana ewe ne election no na ebusuan sama o kan ne dey eno ano den nya asem ketua me pese beko kwa kwaji ni na mo nchiremu ere aba medin I'm gentle.
Your Excellency Dr. Bawumia, with the greatest of respect, if nobody within your circles will tell you, I am going to be very honest with you looking at your face. Now, Udru Kromwa, this is how the people see you. They see you more of a comedian than the serious politician we saw in 2008. They see you today to be more of a comedian than the serious politician we saw in 2012. They see you today as a comedian and as a liar than the serious politician we saw in 2016. I tell you honestly. I tell you no lie. Dr. Bawumia, me say, what credibility? Look, Tamana me want happy FM, when the MPP, NDC communicators say, Bawolaya, but I was talking, na me shut you down. Joe Ashai, my money champion, who said Adam Semo. I was shutting them down because at that time I believe so much you had credibility. They couldn't use politics to destroy you in the name of politics. Now all of a sudden, SAB almost said we majana bibi. So I was defended, but I swear to God, me papa said, today I agree with them 100% that you've become more of an SDK than a vice president.
Nakufado dear, wouldn't me blame you for all these things? President Kufado, me say I blame you. Again, me blame you. Yes, I'm for bachelor to us. Yet from her 2008, Orak and the Poya Miamofa, on an national security minister, under President Kufo. I'm here to Aba party in government too. Yes, security breaking. I'm a whole sitting president went me and rat time for the last election, 2008 year to about 3 times. Time was the deciding factor. And this violence in President Kufuor and me and rat time. Now see about 2024. Now President Kufuor also be my yemi of a kanda pano and asat now. Any other co-election. What were you thinking? Obi ultimate security breaking in 2008. No one side the security I said 2024. See your fanko a ya battle. And then an award getting. Obi Muntian ye. Very weak leadership. Kura police, kura military, President Kufuor and Timi and Murat time because of election violence of the NDC. Danny? 10 years, political violence started in Mr. Time was so much in such a way that you two are time. And this was so violent that President Kufuor was sitting president when it's being that time. After near Gusu, people for near Gusu, people. No, Muji to me. Omuji to me 2009. 2009, Baba no more boys, no more boy Raha, Obaka no Kufia, you Kwabeji. I said there are many ways to kill a cat. Oh, and also, there you need 2016. The moment said, you can't have boys and one wine. It was a imitation of what happened in 2009.
Precisely. Remind the people.
It was because for so long the MPP had been abused politically, and this is very abusive. Your mama Nankasakai. You called trip on the by-election in 2012. Danny, young already a see in Tripoli in 2012. You are a better talents by election. No one I'm giving you guys records. Talents by election. And this is for real more to the point said. I've never been a good Munchi, Danny.
A convention has raised serious issues with
Danny, hold on. where a talent by election. And then this is she woman, every woman. This is a very violent party.
Exactly. So
now, Aquatia, MPP, Mr. General Secretary, just because you are me and me, I will support you any day, anytime, against anyone. But what's you know, me, Kobuya Kotia, or be a walk from national headquarters, Mr. The last person, you go. Someone to me, I'm prepared crown. And yeah, a crown near cry, and near Jatu, behind your grip. No moment, someone to me, I'm prepared. No moment, NDC wants to succumb us. If Sadia more person, we say, total succumbent. Tienye, MPP for some minimum. At the other moment, come and see and run. It's a very defeatist mindset.
exactly. So
Who see, I just say, one more plan is on Babuye. No more by an American big dinner 1 year, any idea.
pound for pound.
Hey, di. Obakuan wa ko nkonswa. Me ho se menua ba ko bi na neska wo ka se emrantie aduro mu de enu omu nyina na edu. Obi anya be ma nche obia. Na mu adidi ja. Me wo boys.
We have been the party that has over the years built the broadest coalition of citizens, not just to win, but to govern. We have been the party that has over the years offered hope to the largest diversity of our peoples. Under our tent, it has not mattered where you come from, whether you are Sefi, Fanti, Ewe, Ashanti, Gadangme, Krobo, Dagomba, Wala, Dagati, Konkumba, Frafra, or Mamprusi. It has not mattered what religion you practice, whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, or a traditional African religious practitioner. It has not mattered whether you are rich or poor, or whether you are formally educated or not. This is why the root of our party resulted from an amalgamation of parties from different parts of Ghana and different interest groups. Let us remind ourselves that the parties that merged to form the United Party included the National Liberation Movement, dominant in Ashanti, the Northern People's Party, representing the Northern Territories, the Muslim Association Party, the Anlo Youth Organization based in the Volta region. Ga Shefimoke represented the Ga interests in Greater Accra region. The Togoland Congress focused on British Togoland interests. The Federation Youth Organization. It is clear, therefore, that the bond of unity in diversity has been our lifeblood and our foundation. Now more than ever, we must refresh them and desist from any language, character, or actions that divide us. With unity and consistency, we can regain the trust of Ghanaians. If we are fractured and at each other's throats, none of us can cross over and lead us to fulfill this party's purpose. Let me say that tribalism and religious bigotry, from whichever quarters it emanates, pose an existential threat and should have no place in the new patriotic party. We must also be consistent in pursuance of our effort to address not just the challenges within, but more importantly, the challenges that bedevil our motherland. In governance, there are ups and downs. Through the President J. Kufuor and President Nana Akufo-Addo periods, we succeeded at many things with monumental and transformational achievements. Their achievements, these two great presidents, their achievements will stand the test of time. We have also learned useful lessons in how to improve some things in the future. We must remain resolute and consistent in doing the right things again and in applying the lessons the next time. We must ensure that Ghanaians genuinely see the lessons we have learned and are willing to apply the next time round. We shouldn't be shy about them. It is then that our fellow countrymen and women will give us another opportunity to serve. Ladies and gentlemen, an army that wants to win a battle must exercise discipline within its ranks. Too often, when we are yet to choose leaders, indiscipline, unacceptable language, and unpardonable behavior become the order of the day. In the end, when internal competitions are over, the attacks we would have launched on ourselves become fodder and ammunition which our opponents use to attack us. We experienced it in the 2024 campaign, and we should not let it happen again a second time. This is why I call on all Kukrudites to stop internal attacks now. Let's stop the internal attacks now. Let us rather focus on the attempt by the NDC to undermine our democracy and rule of law in trying to remove the Chief Justice. Let us focus on their clear intention to go after the Electoral Commissioner subsequently. Let us focus on the violence and thuggery their hoodlums carried out in the recent Ablekuma election, in full view of the police and cameras. I again call on His Excellency the President to bring the perpetrators to book and to remind them that the elephant never forgets. No matter how long it takes, we will prosecute the perpetrators when we assume office in 2029, inshallah. To the leadership of the party, I ask that you be firm and crack the whip so that discipline is maintained within our ranks. It is with discipline, humility, lessons learned, and the pursuit of a common good for Ghana that we can become the refreshed party we desire. Finally, in all our decisions today and in all our actions towards the reform process, let us be guided by the rule of what is in the best interest of Ghana. At dawn on December 8th, 2024, as I prepared my remarks to concede the election of 2024, my singular focus was on what's in the best interest of Ghana. I am fortified in my heart that as politicians, we should always be guided by what's in the best interest of Ghana at all times. What represents the best example to Ghana's children? What is in Ghana's best interest will always be in the best interest of the MPP. We cannot ever go wrong with that. Let us showcase it more and more as we reflect and rebuild. I have no doubt that notwithstanding the challenges ahead, of which there will be many, If we are united and disciplined and work hard, we will win the 2028 presidential and parliamentary elections by the grace of God. It is still possible. I wish us all a successful annual delegates conference. God bless you. God bless the MPP, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Salamu alaikum.